know, I'm a senior at Pitt.
Me as well. I am a proud member of BSU, and I'm the president of SWIM.
I'm also a member of BSU and a member of MANNN.
So we wanted to thank everybody for coming out today and supporting us and keeping it lit, I guess, really.
I feel you, cuz. I feel you.
Yeah, let's keep it going. We wanted to give a thank you and honor Dr. Carter G. Woodson. He is the founder of Black History Week, which later turned into Black History Month, and we wanted to leave everybody with a quote from Dr. Woodson. The quote states, "If a race has no history, if it has no worthwhile tradition, it becomes a negligible factor in the thought of the world, and it stands in danger of being exterminated." So let's clap it up for Dr. Woodson.
We must never forget Black history is American history. The achievements of African Americans have contributed to our nation's greatness. Morgan Freeman once said, Black history is all history.
They take my kindness for weakness. They take my silence for speechless. They consider my uniqueness strange. They call my language slang. They see my confidence as conceit. They see my mistakes as defeat. They consider my success accidental. They minimize my intelligence to potential. Though my questions mean I am unaware. My advancement is somehow unfair. To voice concern is discontentment. If I stand up for myself, I am too defensive. If I don't trust them, I am too apprehensive. I am defiant if I separate. I am fake if I assimilate. My character is constantly under attack. Pride for my race makes me too black.
Especially for these next performers.
This performance is going to really make you want to jump out your seat.
Let's clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. about to go down.
And we are about to head into our Black History segment because there have been a lot of great Black history figures throughout this time. And with that being said, I would like to introduce my fellow man brethren to come on out. Hey, give it up for him, give it up for him, give it up for him.
My name is Joseph. I'm here with my fellow man brothers, the Vice President's man. We'll give you guys a Black History segment. I'm reading about James Baldwin. James Baldwin was an African-American writer and activist. His work spans from essays and poems to novels and plays, but most known are his essays on Black excellence in America. As an author, he would use his work to explore Black identity, the Black excellence, and interracial relationships, which was a very controversial topic during the early 1900s. Baldwin was open about his identity and sexuality and was known to have relationships with both men and women. Some of his most influential pieces of work are The Fire Next Time and A Bill Street Could Talk, which was made into a major motion picture. He also wrote The Amen Corner, which was later produced at Howard University in 1955, and then on Broadway in the mid-1960s. Later in life, Baldwin emerged as one of the leading voices during the Civil Rights Movement for his compelling work on race. Baldwin's story is extremely important to Black history, and his work reminds us that there is never one way to be Black, but multiple, and that we should never allow others to create our narratives.
I'm the Sergeant of Arms at MANNN, and today I'll be reading about Madam C.J. Walker. Madam C.J. Walker was the first woman to become a self-made millionaire. She invented the world's first hair straightening formula along with the hot comb, with creating many Black hair care products. Got all y'all looking right. No split ends. Ms. Walker was not only an entrepreneur, but a philanthropist and political and social activist. She used her wealth to fund scholarships for the women at Tuskegee Institute and donated often to the NAACP, Black YMCA, and other charities. She used her position to advocate for the ending of lynching of Black Americans and for the advancement of Black America. Can I get a round of applause for Madam C.J. Walker?
Good afternoon, Pete. My name is Nate. I'm the treasurer of the MANNN Club, and today I'll be reading about Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey was known as the founder of the Universal Negro Association, also known as UNIA, formed in Jamaica in July 1914. The UNIA aimed to achieve Black nationalism through the celebration of African history and culture, with the goal of uniting all of Africa's diaspora to establish a country and absolute government of their own. He formed a UNI chapter in Harlem to promote a separatist philosophy of social, political, and economic freedom for Black people. In 1918, Garvey began publishing the widely distributed newspaper Negro World, followed by the launch of Black Star Line, a shipping company that would establish trade and commerce between the Black people in the Americas, Caribbean, Canada, and Africa. At the same time, Garvey started a series of companies that would manufacture marketable commodities in every big industrial center between the Western Hemisphere and Africa. He is also the founder of the Pan-African flag. Thank you.
Let's give it up for these brothers right here. Let's give it up. What's going on? My name is Adrian. I'm the president of Male African American Achievement Network, and I'm going to be reading about Shirley Chisholm. So Shirley Chisholm was the first African American congresswoman and the first Black woman to run for president in 1969. Chisholm became the first Black woman elected to U.S. Congress, and she was re-elected 6 times after. Chisholm started her career as an early childhood teacher and spoke up and spoke out against civil rights, women's rights, and she advocated for the poor while opposing the Vietnam War. Chisholm was catapulted into the national limelight by virtue of race, gender, and outspoken persona. Chisholm's campaign slogan was "Unbought and Unbossed," and this was an important part of her campaign because not only did it demonstrate her unity with the working class and Black and brown folk, but it also highlighted her ideals and her integrity. Thank you.
She goes by the name of Vicky, and she's come down. She came here to show us some lovely, lovely dances. Let's go.
Broken, lost, empty. A heartbeat with no beat, a single love with no song to sing. So I know the feeling, the silence is deafening. But in your pain lies a blessing, sweet and sour. Scared your heart's bleeding, but what are you gonna do now? I think it's time to break free. Maybe you're walking, don't take so far. No, it doesn't really matter who you are. See, there's one thing
Come on now, bruh. Everybody clap it up one more time for that.
Hey, Sean,
Sure.
you get done with education? Educating them on the black community?
Nah, I don't think they got it, bro. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep it going. Let's bring out the one and only Mr. Trail, man.
Okay, all right. Hey, good afternoon, y'all. Man, come on, I need that energy. Come on, just turn up. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you. Proud. Let's keep this same energy. I am Joseph Devontae Tragle. Yes, Mr. Joseph Devontae Tragle. I am an English teacher here at Pitt, and I'm an advisor man, and sometimes BSC. So, y'all probably like, why is this guy up here? Why is my teacher up here? Let me tell you guys something, okay? I got some prizes, but most importantly, I want to educate our youth, our community here on Black history. One of our MCs stated earlier, hope you guys remember the name, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Dr. Carter G. Woodson said he needed this one because Black people for our nation have done so much. Can I get a Thank you. Without Black history, we cannot begin to discuss U.S. history. Because the founding, the framework of the U.S. was formed around Black people. Black history is more than a month. Can y'all say that with me? So what is Black history?
Every day.
It's a history.
Black history is the story we carry from our ancestors in the beautiful expression of art, love, education, and resilience. And we all need to acknowledge that and celebrate it all year long. So with that in mind, let's get some education going with some trivia here.
Yeah.
When I say education, can y'all say trivia? Education? Yeah. All right. So earlier, our presenters discussed some special people here. And we're going to see if y'all remember. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Where the energy at? Is y'all ready? Okay. So question number 1. She was the first African American congresswoman and the first Black woman to run for president. Her campaign slogan was unbought and unbossed. Who is it? Our contestant has said, Shirley Chisholm, survey says, yes. Can I see one more question in for you guys? Can we do one more question? In 1918, this African-American man started the Back to Africa movement and the UNIA that aimed to achieve Black nationalism through the celebration of African-American history and culture. Our Yes, 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 yes! Thank you, participants, thank you. So we will be ending our education, at least for now. Thank you for participating in our Black History Trivia. Remember that Black history is American history. Continue to celebrate. Continue to acknowledge Black people and their contributions all year. With that being said, I want to bring out our next act. It'll be a stroll and a poem from our brothers and sisters.
I'm doing a poem called Black King. I am Black King because my mother told me so. Martin Luther had a dream which made history powerful. We are all kings, we are all queens. Let's sit together forever and continue Black history. I can't explain or define what being Black is like, but just know we grew up living a hard life. Our great-great-grandmas and grandpas fighting for freedom, but now it's long lived them for fighting for one equal. I never knew that the color of my skin would make us different. I see us as brothers and sisters, we all are siblings, but God watching over us being by our side. The hate gonna turn into love, and they're gonna see why. I love being Black, I love being brown, I love being a person of color. I'm just very, very proud. I love who I am, I love how I look, I love how I was created, I will never change it up. Sometimes I keep my feelings to myself because it's hard. For another to understand and observe who we are, that we are not slaves, we are not monkeys. We can get it on our own. Y'all see why I got a lot of money. White privilege this, white privilege that. The other part sat in the front. Took that white privilege back. It turned to equal rights and stricter laws. But thank God for that change. This generation would have fought them all. I am a Black king because my mother told me so. Rest in peace, Marty and Rosa. We thank y'all for showing love. Once again,
We don't do no negativity here.
Hey, you think they're ready for the next performance, though?
I don't think they're ready. Y'all think y'all ready?
Hey!
No, I can't hear you. Y'all think y'all ready?
Hey, if y'all ready for the next performance, can I get a hell yeah? All right. Hey, we would like to introduce our next performers, the Prancing Pirates!
Back up on my bush, back up on the scene. Done dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Done dealing with you, don't know how to love me. Done dealing with you, so I'm back. It's in the God is so much, and I really thought we were alive, but you're freaking out. I wasn't out with the love, and I'm down with that. I can't even out with the love, so now, yeah. Flexing on my exes and my marmalades. Doing the little skinny little bitty body marmalades. Some of y'all ain't never handled up with any shows. I keep it 100 for me, I come from my toes. Back up on my bush, back up on the move. Just shutting my heart, so I'm gonna lose. I am on my own now, I am in control now. I need you to go now, I can fix my home now. Back up on my bush, back up on the scene. I'm dealing with you, don't know how to deal with me. Don't deal with you, don't know how to love me. Don't dealing with you, so I'm back, yeah. Sleep with your ex, I see you sleep with your old ways. You see my old nigga, you see that's the old way. You feel what you're with, I don't know what you're with. I hear what you're with, I want to the motion of it. We're gonna be through it, these are only things. Gotta be through it, you be coming through it. And I hope you cool with it, I just met your own nigga. Now I want to do this, so I'm back up on my bush, back up on the scene. I had to foolish, like I'm 17. I just got a new one, don't need gasoline. I just sing a new, to fix my self-esteem. Back up on my bush, back up on the scene.
How y'all feeling? I want to see which side more turn. Let me hear it from this side. Let me hear it from this side. And let's hear that middle. Let's hear that middle. Yeah, let's go. We like that. One more time. This side got y'all, bro. Anyways. Nah, I'm gonna wait till I'm on the stage. I'm gonna go home. But we about to bring y'all some wonderful dancers one more time. And
This is about the end of our assembly, and we gonna end it off the best way we know how.
yeah, I need y'all to keep them lit, bro. Keep them lit. Let's go one more time.
We're just gonna introduce it with the evolution of dance, the best way to show our culture. And let's give it up for them. Let's give it up.
club, it's going down. Anywhere you need, guaranteed to go down. Okay, so we talking walk it out, walk it out, walk it out.
Yeah, I thought you could never get loose. I thought you could never get loose. I thought you could never get loose. Get loose, get loose. I thought you could never get loose. I thought you could never get loose. I thought you could never get loose. I got loose. Call me 24. Set it up. Touch me, that back, you know, I'm off me, off me, come on me, you want somebody, come on, here one time, you call my mind, hey, you're my fire, come on, you call my time, come on, come on, I'll say I thought this shit was over. I'm on the side of the tank. Yeah. I'm on the side of the tank. I'm on the side of the tank. Yeah. I'm on the side of the tank. Verses 16 and 17. Yes, sir. I can't be your man. I'm sorry. Shit.